Behind these walls of intellectual pursuit is a peculiar theater, not of lectures and libraries, but of hearts entangled in fragile constellations, where affection blooms swiftly and just as swiftly withers into resentment. We arrive as seekers of knowledge, of identity, of belonging, yet somewhere between the shared notes and midnight conversations, we begin to seek each other. And in that seeking, we sometimes lose ourselves. Love here is hurried. It is scribbled between deadlines, whispered beneath dim hostel lights, and promised with a sincerity that youth often confuses for permanent. But when it fractures, and it often does, it does not simply end. It lingers. It echoes in corridors, in glances that turn cold, in silences that scream louder than words. And then comes the quiet descent into revenge, masked as indifference, into resentment disguised as strength. We begin to curate versions of ourselves that bleed in private but perform invincibility in public. Yet, dear comrade, what war are you fighting when the battlefield is your own soul? Healing. True healing is not found in proving who was right, nor in who walks away unscathed. It is not in the applause of friends who only hear one side of the story. Healing is quieter than that. It's the courage to sit with your own ruins. To shift through the debris of what once felt eternal, and to whisper to yourself, I am still whole, even in my breakings. It is the refusal to let bitterness write the narrative of your becoming. It is choosing not to harden, even when the world gives you every reason to. For what is the cost of revenge? A momentary triumph, purchased at the expense of your peace. And what is resentment? A slow poison drunk daily, yet intended for another. Campus will remember your stories, the laughter, the drama, the whispers, but long after the noise fades, you are left with yourself. So, choose carefully the version of you that survives this chapter. Let it not be the one who loved and became bitter, but the one who loved, broke, and still found the audacity to heal. Because in the end, the most profound victory is not in being chosen by another, but in choosing yourself again and again, until your soul feels like home. And that, dear comrade, is a revolution no heartbreak can